Proverbs 31:14 says, "She is like merchant ships, bringing her sustenance from afar." And my first thought was, I buy from China a lot, but that's not what it means. She is like merchant ships. In biblical times, the merchant ships, they were large ships. They were sturdy. They were strong against the raging seas. They were dependable. Sustenance, the Greek word for sustenance is livelihood. So in the practical, she is like merchant ships, bringing her sustenance from afar. I'm to be sturdy, dependable, able to weather the raging seas, able to weather the storms. She's strong. To do life right, there have been a lot of times when I'm like, I don't think I can work today. I just don't feel good. And this says that we're to be like merchant ships. We're to be strong. We're to be able to weather the storms. When these ships would come in, they would often have exotic things that you can't get right in your land. And so it was an exciting time too. Oils, fine fabrics, things like that. So the wife, she's supposed to be strong for her family, able to weather the storm, weather the seas. And I think maybe keep things exciting for a family. It sounds like in biblical times when these ships would come in, it was kind of a big deal. As a wife, I kind of look at that, keeping things, making him look forward to come home. What has she done today? Maybe that's him coming home to a new meal, something exciting, something for him, for livelihood contribution, that I'm to contribute to the livelihood of this house. I want to pause and say I'm in a different place than a lot of women. My children are grown, and so it's just me and my husband in our home. So that's not the case for a lot of women. For many years it wasn't for me either. Every home has a different kind of dynamic. Daughter, she's like a merchant ship. She is strong in the Lord and the power of his might. She's faithful. She seeks the Lord. She's in scripture trying to find things to make her home better. But this says that she's like a merchant ship, bringing sustenance from afar. So, as a daughter, strong in the Lord and the power of his might, standing out among others, able to withstand the storms and the raging seas, sturdy, bringing good things. Everything I have and that I am is the Lord's. And anything I offer to anyone else in my livelihood is as unto him. As a daughter, this actually brings in mention of stewardship. So tithe, being a good steward, that the wife has responsibility in that. And I don't know what the husband's scripture says, because this one's about the wife, but this says that my stewardship is a part of that. So in my home as a wife and as unto the Lord. And God expects me to be a good steward of my time to him and to be able to compartmentalize at home. Paul said, listen, if I were you, I just wouldn't get married. But if you're going to do it, then do it this way. And the reason he said that was because he knew that the person who is unmarried is going to be able to devote all of their time to the Lord. And the person who is taking the responsibility to be a husband or a wife would have to divide that rightly between the two. And he said that was okay, but he said it would happen. So we have to be able to compartmentalize. We have to be good stewards of our time as a wife and good stewards of our time as a daughter and to the Lord too.
Remind me who I was.
Reflection on your resurrection.
Remind me, you say I'm beloved. Ooh, oh my beloved, you're loved and I dance over you. Oh my beloved, be loved and then fall in love with me. Beloved, ooh, my beloved, won't you be mine? Won't you please?